What do you think about the last time you had a drink was of alcohol?
It was an hour ago.
Alcohol should be consumed responsibly. No one should ever decide to operate a vehicle while under the influence. But what happens when people think the rules of nature don't apply to them?
Yeah, I'm good.
Turn around.
Why am I turning around?
From someone reversing into a vehicle behind her to someone almost hitting pedestrians, here are some incidents where law enforcement had to get involved to apprehend these intoxicated drivers.
You're under arrest for driving under the influence of alcohol. You have right to an attorney.
That incident revolved around an 18-year-old named Alexis.
Hello. So you were going a little fast tonight. I had you at 54 and at 35. Also, I'm recording this tonight. Is there any reason you didn't pull over for me?
Honestly, I didn't notice until. So.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't have my ID, but is it okay if I show you a picture of it?
You have a picture of your ID?
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot it. I'm so sorry. I'm literally always losing it.
Okay.
Let me go.
Which way? How about you give me your name? You do it this way.
Gabriela. No.
I'm sorry, can you spell your last name? T.
Oh.
O. And it's Gabriela?
Yes. I have my picture, my ID.
Do you have a middle initial?
Miranda.
And what is your birthday?
In 1999.
Hey, Gabriela, how much you had to drink tonight?
Honestly, I had 2 buzz balls.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's all right.
It's right here.
Oh, all right.
But I'm almost home.
Where do you live?
I live in Drive. I was at my homie's house. It was my homie's birthday. We were all drinking and I took two buzz balls, but I'm okay, I promise.
Okay.
On June 22nd, 2023, at the city of Richland, an officer noticed a vehicle committing a speeding violation. He then conducted a traffic stop. The officer approached Alexis when she stopped the car. The officer asked for her driving license. At that moment, she showed her older sister's license because she didn't have any, then confessed she had a few drinks.
Would you mind taking a couple quick voluntary field sobriety tests? I can make sure you're safe to
Yeah,
drive?
of course.
I would appreciate that.
Can I turn off my car?
Yes, please. Okay, just step right over here. Do you have anything wrong with your back, knees, legs that I should be aware of? To prevent you from walking in a straight line or anything? Okay. How about your eyes? Do you wear glasses or contacts?
I wear glasses, but
Okay.
I don't have them with me.
Okay. Step over here just a little bit, right in front of me. There you go. Nope. Turn and face me. There you go. Okay, first thing I'm going to ask you to do is stand just with your arms down at your sides. What I'd like you to do is look at the tip of my pen. I want you to follow the tip of my pen with your eyes, and your eyes only follow the pen. Don't move your head. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go.
Thereafter, the officer told her to get out of the car. After a while, the officer wanted to take sobriety tests. She did moderately well at the first test.
Put your right foot in front of your left foot. Hold that position. I'm going to explain the rest of the test to you. Okay? What I want you to do is imagine a straight line in front of you. I want you to walk on that straight line, touching your heel to toe with each step, keeping your arms down at your sides and counting out loud with each step on that straight line. It's going to look something like this. 1, 2, 3, and so on until you take 9 steps. I took 3, you're going to take 9. 9. When you get to the 9th step, stop and plant your foot. You're going to take a series of small steps to pivot yourself around. Then you're going to come back 9 steps on that same imaginary straight line, counting out loud with each step, keeping your arms down at your sides, touching your heel to toe with each step. Once you begin the test, please do not stop.
Okay.
Do you understand the instructions I've given you?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. It's funny to me. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Because I've never done this before.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Afterward, the officer gave her a walk and turn test, then gave her instruction and encouragement to do well. While walking, she was laughing and was not able to walk in the straight line.
Next thing I'm going to ask you to do, don't begin until I ask you. What I'm going to ask you to do is pick whichever foot makes you feel the most comfortable. I want you to raise it about 6 inches off the ground. You're going to point your toe. I want you to look down at your toe and keep your arms down at your sides and count out loud by 1,000s. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, and so on until I instruct you to stop. It's going to be about 30 seconds. If at any point you put your foot down, just go ahead and pick it up and continue where you left off. Do you understand the instructions?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and begin.
1,000, 1,000, 3 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000, 9 1,000, 10 1,000, 11 1,000, 12 1,000, 13 1,000. Sorry, my balance is really bad. 14 1,000, 15 1,000, 16 1,000, 17 1,000, 18
And you may stop.
1,000.
What do you think about the last time you had a drink was of alcohol?
It was an hour ago. Yeah, me and my uncles and my family were taking a bus swap. I checked it, but trust me, I wouldn't drive without knowing. They wouldn't even let me drive without.
This is the final test. This is called a preliminary breath test. It's not a substitution for any kind of an evidentiary breath test. What I'm going to ask you to do is just take a nice deep breath and put your mouth on the tube and blow into the tube until you hear a click. Nice steady breath. Do you understand? Okay. Go ahead and begin. Keep going, keep going. You got to blow hard, harder, 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 harder. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Perfect. Thank you.
The officer then gave her a one-leg stand test, but she again failed, so he gave her a final breathalyzer test. She said that she had a few drinks an hour ago.
At this time, I do need you to turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for driving under the influence of alcohol. You have rights to an attorney. I will go the rest of your rights with you here in a bit. Do you have anything in your vehicle that I need to get for you? Your phone? Okay. What would you like us to do with your car? We can have it towed or we can move it into a parking spot for you. Okay. And you have the keys there with you?
No.
Yep, you have the keys in your pocket. Yep, you got them right here. You bring them with us. You don't need your phone or anything?
Can I get my phone with me?
Yep, we can bring your phone. All right, please step over this way, please. Do you have anything on your person I should concern myself with? Pocket knife, anything else?
No.
You can check your pockets. Spread your legs out for me, please. Thank you.
Therefore, the officer handcuffed her for driving under influence. Meanwhile, the officer asked her if anything was needed from the car. Then the officer checked her so that he could place her in the police vehicle.
Can you bring my phone with me?
Yep, we're going to bring your phone.
I want to tell my mom and dad.
Okay. We will get your phone.
I want it to be matter Saturday.
Okay. He's going to park your car, lock it up, and bring your phone. Okay? They're going to ground you for that? How old are you? So I need to ask you if you told me the truth about who you are? Yes? You said you were 18. Your birthday doesn't say you're 18. You're 23? Why'd you say you were 18?
I don't know, but can I text my client because I do lash extensions and I need a car so I'm not thinking on it.
Are you Alexis? Okay. Route 31 dead. We had a little confusion here about who it was I arrested. If you could actually send an ADR for Alexis over for me, I would appreciate it. Thank you.
That time, she asked for her phone so that she could call her parents. When the officer took her to the police station, they found she was lying about who she was. The officer then communicated with another officer because he had a confusion about her identity.
I will go through some instructions with you. I'll give you your phone and make whatever phone calls you need to, okay?
I mean, it works.
All right. Listen carefully. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right at this time to be an attorney. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. If you are under the age of 18, anything you say can be used against you in a juvenile court prosecution for a juvenile offense. It can also be used against you in an adult court criminal prosecution if the juvenile court decides that you are to be tried as an adult. You have the right to talk to an attorney before answering any questions. You have the right to have an attorney present during the questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you without cost if you so desire. You can exercise these rights at any time. Do you understand these rights?
Yes.
I'm not waiving them. This just says that I have read this to you and you understand your rights. Understand right there. Have you been drinking alcoholic beverages?
Yeah.
What were you drinking?
On the spot.
How much?
I had like 2 or 3.
When did you start drinking?
Like 2 p.m.
Who were you drinking with?
My friend. So,
Where were you drinking?
her house. We had a couple drinks.
Okay. What was the time of your last drink?
It was like 11:30.
Do you believe your ability to drive was affected by your alcohol and or drug usage? No? Okay. Have you ever been arrested for DUI before? Whatever falls from you two, we have a few more minutes, okay?
Then I'm not letting you go in the car again. Don't be mad at me, please. Well, I can't take you the car because I got stopped and I have to spend the night. I got stopped by a car and I can't spend the night. I have to sleep over here.
You got stopped by a car?
By a cop.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing, Alexis?
Do you want me to tell her what's happening?
Tell her.
Your daughter is currently under arrest for DUI and a couple of other charges. And she's going to be spending the night in jail tonight.
Please don't be mad at me. I'm gonna be fine. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. Please don't be mad at me. I'm gonna be fine.
What's going to happen to the car?
The car is parked in the parking lot at it's Golden Palace. It's at George Washington Way in Geyer in Richmond.
Go pick it up. Go pick up your car.
Where's it? Where's the key?
He has a key.
The key is here. The key is here with your daughter.
Later, the officer took her inside the station. Then he politely explained to her about the paperwork. At that time, she talked about when and with whom she was drinking.
You take a nice deep breath, deep as you can. Go nice and steady through the tube. Give the tube. And so you'll see a line on this step down here. When you get to the other side, you're all good. Okay? No breaks in your breath, please. Whenever you're ready. Okay. You can't stop. You gotta do it in one breath, okay? Deep breath. And go. Sure. Okay, you stop on your breath. You take a deep breath, then go. No, okay. Nope. Okay, what you're doing is you're taking a deep breath, you're blowing out, and then you're starting. You take a deep breath, then start your blow, okay? Keep it going, keep it going, keep 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 going. Nope. Okay. You take a deep breath. Okay. One time. Okay. What you're doing now is you're going around the tube. You put your mouth on the tube. Seal it. Deep breath. Blow. Steady. You gotta get it. Gotta get it over. Okay, now you're not doing anything. Good. Okay. Have a seat. Check it out.
I'm sorry. I've never done this before. It's all new to me.
Stand it. And do this one more time. Yeah. Deep breath. See? Okay, resolution tests. 185,191 and 178,182.
Is that bad?
Hmm?
Is that bad?
That's way over the legal limit, even if you were 21. Okay.
You need to take my phone.
In a moment.
I can tell my mom, don't worry, I'll be fine. Because she doesn't stop playing with my phone.
Okay, I'm going to give you this. This is it's called a request for hearing information. Department of Licensing is planning to suspend your license for a period of time. There's some website you can go to and some information about if you want to contest that. Okay.
So I can get my license anytime soon?
They're gonna suspend it for a period of time.
How long?
At least 30 days.
Okay.
Or at least 90 days. Excuse me.
I'll have enough time to prepare for my test. Because honestly, I was gonna take it like next weekend. Because I was preparing for it, but that gives me enough time to prepare for it, right?
Okay. This says that I provided you with that notice of hearing. So sign right there. All right. So I have to get some paperwork done. I'm going to have you meet them all.
After that, the officer subjected her to another breath test. That time, she cooperated with him peacefully during the test. Then officer explained to her all the processing and notified her license was postponed for some days. The results of her evidentiary breath test were 0.18% BAC. She was charged with 5 offenses including DUI, failure to obey a police officer, driving without a license, obstructing a law enforcement officer, and minor in possession of alcohol. While Alexis tried to hide her identity and her intoxicated status from the cops, our next individual was so inebriated she could not hide her intoxication even if she tried to.
What we're going to do is I'm going to conduct field sobriety exercises.
This incident revolves around a woman named Jessica. On November 29, 2022, at Cocoa Beach, Florida, officers responded to an investigation where she was hit by another person's car.
Well, where do you usually keep your driver's license, ma'am? Is it in your other purse?
No,
No, you don't have your driver's license?
it's right here.
What do you mean it's right here?
Did you get that traffic?
Yeah,
The crash report is
first.
or I'm not report, investigation.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the matter?
What's the matter is we still need your driver's license and your registration for this vehicle, which you're having a hard time producing, ma'am.
No, it's okay. Right here.
Yeah.
Change the action.
No, not yet. So, who bumped into who? I'm confused.
Yeah. So
She can't tell me anything.
he saw her in we'll call it a signal one driving pattern here.
Uh-huh.
He pulled in behind her. she backed into him.
Here.
Yes. So see her damage, see his damage? She backed into him and then tried to continue to reverse. And he's honking. So,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So the crash investigation is complete. Based on...
Was she the registered owner? She can't find her driver's license to save her life.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
The officer approached Jessica and told her to show her driving license. She started to roam around, but she was not able to find it anywhere. While an officer couldn't understand who bumped into that car, then another cop explained by showing the car she damaged.
I haven't started doing anything.
So we're conducting the crash investigation. Can you tell me what happened?
It was not any, crash investigation.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Okay.
She keeps denying that anything had even happened.
All right. So ma'am, we are now that the totality of the circumstances and totality of the evidence shows that you were at fault in a motor vehicle crash. So that crash investigation is done. Okay? Do you understand that the crash investigation? I have concluded the crash investigation. Do you understand that? Okay.
15 at Cocoa Beach.
So it's Officer LaFleur, like I said, he is going to now begin a criminal
I have this.
investigation
Good.
for driving under the influence. He's got something that he wants to read to you, okay?
Okay. So, Jessica, okay? So, listen, I hope Officer Stanley made that very clear to you, okay? So, from what I've seen, what I'm smelling right now, and all your actions would lead me to believe that you are possibly impaired operating a motor vehicle. Okay, do you have anything to say about that? No? Okay. So I'm going to read you something. I'm going to read you something called the implied consent warning in reference to this DUI investigation, okay? So, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer now for advice before we ask you any questions, and to have him present with you during this questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning you wish. If you decide to answer your questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time and talk to a lawyer. Do you understand the rights that I've explained to you?
So I'm going to jail?
Not necessarily.
Afterward, they returned to questioning Jessica what actually happened. She denied that time, but the officer explained to her they did crash investigation as well, so an officer came there for a crime investigation.
What we're going to do is I'm going to conduct field sobriety exercises. I'm going to go get some paperwork. You're going to stay with Officer Miranda here. I'm going to read you some more things, and then we're going to conduct field sobriety exercises to see or dispel any concerns that you may be impaired behind the wheel. Okay? Sit tight. All right, Jessica, come over here. Over there, man.
After a few moments, the officer was looking for Jessica again, though she still was not able to find her driving license and registration. Later, the officer asked her to do sobriety tests, and she agreed.
So here's what we're going to do, okay? Again, I explained this as a stimulus, all right? I'm going to put it in front of your face. What you are to do is to stand in this position with your feet together, with your arms down by your side.
Okay.
Very similar to what you're doing now, but I want your feet to be closer. I want you to be squared up to me. He's going to have a flashlight over the top of your head so that I can track your eyes using this red tips lighted pen. Okay? At no time are you to move your head to track the pen. You're going to track it with your eyes. Do you understand everything that I'm saying? Stand like this, head still, front and center, look at pen, track pen, do not move head. Have I been clear about everything that I've told you and demonstrated to you, okay? Stand like this is the starting position. Feet together, hands down by your side. Do you see the pen? Ma'am, you're supposed to follow this with your eyes. You can't?
No, I can't.
Ma'am, I'm going to ask you something, okay? Because I'm concerned for your safety.
After that, the officer placed her for the first test. At that time, she created her face in a devastated way, but she did terribly worse on the test.
So 2 things. When you look at my pen, how many pens do you see? Two?
No, I'm sorry. Don't be like that.
Ma'am, I'm concerned for your health and well-being. Are you okay? Do you feel like you're going to get sick, fall over, or injure yourself?
No.
Okay. Was there anything about this particular nystagmus gaze test that you were confused about?
No, not at all.
Okay. All right.
The officer was concerned about her health because Jessica was shaking. She also seemed confused about the gaze test, but she claimed she had no medical problem.
So, the next exercise that we're going to perform is called the walk and turn. All right? You know, you don't have to do these. I can just go off of what I'm seeing so far. Or you can continue to help yourself and try to do the exercises. Do you understand? Would you like to continue? Would you like for me to continue with the exercises? Again, I only ask these questions one time. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. Jessica, do you understand what I'm telling you? You're going to place your left foot on the line. Your left foot. Stand over here and watch me. Ma'am, you can't see me from there. Stand where you were and watch me.
It would help if you actually look at the officer who's demonstrating it instead of the road.
You're going to place your left foot on the line. You're going to put your right foot in front of it, heel to toe, like so. You're going to walk the line like we were kids at a playground, right? So you put your right foot in front, touching your left toe. You keep your arms at your side, just like so. Okay? Do not walk until I tell you to do so. Do you understand? When I tell you to begin, you will take 9 heel-to-toe steps down the line. Okay? Turn around and take 9 heel-to-toe steps back down the line. When you turn, you'll keep your front foot on the line and turn by taking a series of small steps. I'm going to demonstrate all this to you. Okay? When you begin, look at your feet at all times and count out each step. And look at your feet and count out each step as you're walking down the line. Okay? Do you understand so far? I'm going to demonstrate it to you.
Yeah.
So again, for the second time now,
Just watch.
foot on line, right foot in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My left foot's going to stay on the line. I'm going to take a series of small steps, like so. My left foot stays on the line. Right foot will come back. Okay, hands down by my side. I'm looking down and I'm counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exercise complete. Again, starting position, left foot on line, right foot in front, hands down by side. A series of 9 steps, heel to toe down the line. A series of small steps with our left foot on the line, the right foot moving us around, and a series of 9 steps coming back, heel to toe.
Afterward, the officer left her alone for a moment, then gave her instruction for other exercises. At that time, she agreed again to take the walk test, but she looked frustrated throughout the process.
Ma'am, when you're ready, you can assume the correct starting position. And you can begin. When you're ready, begin. I will say this, there was a big difference between what I did and what you did. Would you like to continue field sobriety exercises?
I'll do whatever you want me to do.
All right, the final exercise that I'm going to ask you to do is called the one leg stand.
However, she did the exercise again incompetently. But throughout this time, she had an argument with the officer and claimed she did well. Later, gave her a final test.
I'm looking for a number. I'll let you know when that number is complete. Do you have any questions about anything that I've explained or shown you so far? All right, take your position on the line, and when I tell you to, we can begin. 1 moment.
1,230.
Ma'am, you're being placed under arrest for DUI. Do you live in the city?
Why are you doing that?
Stop. Ma'am, do not. Okay? Don't. Listen. You make the choice to get behind the driver's wheel and operate a motor vehicle while you're impaired. Okay? So, the bigger question is, why did you do this?
On the leg stand test, she behaved shaky and too weak. Officers noticed she couldn't stand on her feet properly. All of a sudden, the officer handcuffed her because they gave her a lot of time, and now it was clear that she was intoxicated.
This is a DUI implied consent warning. Right now, you're being placed under arrest for DUI. I'm requesting that you submit to an approved physical test of your breath for the purpose of determining the alcohol content of your breath. If you refuse to submit to this test, you're privileged to operate a motor vehicle. Lean up against the vehicle. I don't want you to fall. You will be suspended for a period of 1 year for the first refusal, or for 18 months of been driving privilege that previously suspended as a result of a refusal of DUI.
Please
Too late.
don't do this.
Further, if your driving privilege has been previously suspended for a prior refusal to submit to a lawful test of your breath, and you refuse the test I'm requesting of you now, you'll be committing a misdemeanor. Your refusal to submit to this test is admissible and an evidence in any criminal proceeding. Are you willing to provide me a breath test sample to dispel? You're not. 15 Cocoa Beach refusal.
Later, the officer took her in front of a police vehicle. After that, the officer gave her notice about the breathing test, but she did not agree to take the test.
Hey, good evening, sir. Officer LaFleur, Cocoa Beach Police Department. Let's go over there, take a look at your statement, make sure everything's okay. If you haven't signed it, we'll get it signed. Okay, that's fine. Not a problem. Then I can sign. I first noticed the vehicle in front of the Siam Orchid, half out of a parking spot, blocking the way. I flashed my lights and honked, no response. Eventually, she pulled away at a snail's pace. Sounds like something I put in my report. Minutes later, I pulled up the street, accessed the red light signal for articulate. Several feet behind the vehicle, she had no turn signal. I started taking her plate number, believed to be impaired. She began backing into my car at high speed. I honked in it.
If I could reword that, I wouldn't say began backing because it was pretty sudden. But
okay, yeah, that's fine. And it's fine. It's on body camera. It's a general statement.
Yeah.
Okay. You're good, man. That's fine. I honked and attempted to reverse, but I was unable in time. I exited my vehicle, and shortly after she did as well. She asked if I was okay and said sorry. Her breath smelled of beer or alcohol.
That means it had that yeasty quality.
Yeah. And whether it's hard liquor or beer, the way the alcohol is metabolized, that's the smell that it comes off. It comes out of breath and then body, depending on how much they've drank. She asked if I was okay and said sorry, breath smell of alcohol, and she got back in her vehicle. I think she was trying to leave. She just backed into me some more. The first The first time she was just pushing back, oh my gosh, and reversed into me again. Eventually she pulled forward a few word of the vehicle, remaining a police cruiser arrived shortly after. Do you solemnly swear the statement is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God? Yeah. Fantastic. I'll sign this as well. All right. 15 Cocoa Beach. Can I have a CR and time reference the signal 1?
Then the investigating officer went for a witness to be questioned because she hit his car before and took his statement. So that officer checked that statement again in front of him and left the place with her. Jessica was charged with DUI. While Jessica was caught before she could cause serious harm to someone, our next individual almost caused serious injury to multiple pedestrians.
Let's go.
You being real nasty.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
The incident was centered around a woman. On January 1st, 2023, in Atlanta, Georgia, a restaurant and lounge requested Chamblee police officers to assist with extra security for a night event.
Stay in your vehicle.
Officers at the event witnessed 2 pedestrians nearly getting hit by a dark SUV. A police officer immediately contacted another officer on patrol, and moments later, the SUV was pulled over for an investigation.
Why y'all pushing me over?
Show me your hands.
Huh?
Show me your hands.
That right here. But why you
You got your driver's license with you?
I do got my
Let me driver's license with you.
Okay, but why you pulling me over?
You know, I want to see somebody in the parking lot just now. You know that?
Huh?
I want to see somebody in the parking lot.
No, they was pulling out while I was got them driving through.
No, they was standing up in the parking lot. Look,
Okay.
driver's license. I'm not arguing with you. Driver's license.
I'm not gonna argue with you either.
I want you to have a drink tonight.
I ain't even had nothing to drink tonight.
Driver's license.
Yeah,
Let me get your license.
it's not a problem, baby. I can give you my driver's license. That's not a problem.
I want you to have a drink.
Dude, what you talking about when I had a drink?
Exactly.
I ain't had nothing to drink tonight.
You sure?
Baby, listen.
I'm not baby.
I pulled out the parking lot.
Let me get your driver's license. Let's go.
They was.
Let's go.
You being real nasty.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Come on, let's go. Okay. Just listen, sir. It's not even goddamn secret. Okay. Hold on.
The officer was asking for her driver's license. She argued with the officer. The officer wanted to know how much she had drunk that night. She replied that she was not drunk.
Step out the car.
Now you got me nervous. Hold on.
Step out the car.
No, I got my shit.
Step out the car.
Why do I need to step out the car?
Because I tell you to. Step out the car.
No, I got my goddamn driver's license. I got my shit.
Listen to me. I'm not going to tell you again. Step out the vehicle.
Yeah, here got my license.
Step out the car.
Yeah, that's the old one.
Step out the vehicle.
Yeah, I can step out the vehicle, but it's okay.
Walk back here.
Yeah, what I need to walk back here for? What I need to walk back here for? Yeah, what I need to walk back here for?
Yeah, it's gonna be a negative. It's not it.
Like, this is... There's the goddamn expired license. But I got the new one in there. I'm trying to find it for you, but you won't goddamn let me find it. Like, what the I wasn't hostile with you at all. I'm just ready to goddamn go home. I gotta go pick my goddamn son up. I'm going to my son right now.
Okay.
Like, you like, yeah, for real.
I can take my insurance if y'all want to. My insurance is good.
So what?
I said my insurance is good.
Okay. Have you anything to drink tonight?
No, I'm good, baby.
Okay. So how do you take a drink tonight?
I'm good, baby.
That's not what I'm asking.
But I'm asking you, I'm good, baby. I'm straight. I just want to get back to my son. That's what I'm on my way to. I'm on my way to my baby. We're not even from here.
Okay, so in order for us to let you drive, we have to make sure ourselves that you're good.
I'm fine, baby. I'm not drunk. I'm not none of
You know
that.
how to look at your eyes?
You look at my eyes. I'm fine.
Like you said, I can?
Yeah, I don't give it. I don't care.
Yeah.
The officer ordered her to exit the vehicle. She was shouting at the officer and behaving like she did nothing wrong. The officer called a female officer. She told the officer that she had to go to her son. A female officer came to her and inquired if she was drunk. She then started to argue with the officer.
I'm about by my shop.
Oh, so I'm trying to get back to my baby.
Right.
Like, I don't
So
know.
if we do this and this will determine if you're safe to drive, then you can go, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so just put your hands over your side for me. Alright? Face this way so the light's not flooding.
Okay, well, the light is blinding me right now. Okay, thank you.
Put your hands in by your feet together. Alright, can you see the tip of this?
Yeah.
Okay. Watch the tip of this. Alright. Your eyes and your eyes will follow, okay? Don't move your head, alright? Follow it.
Jumping off in my head.
Yeah, good. Alright. Follow it.
Ridiculous, right? Yeah, I'm thinking she knew that she had beef with him or something like that. Officer, freaking pedestrians right there. I was like, what the hell?
I just want y'all to my baby. Listen.
She's
I
not
don't
following
want
anything.
I'm not drunk. I'm not none of that. I just want to get home to my baby. I am out of town. I am in Atlanta. I got my baby down here in Atlanta. I don't want to leave my goddamn baby down here in Atlanta by himself.
3 persons you almost hit with your vehicle.
No, 3 persons was not almost hit because they wasn't hit.
Okay.
Take a deep breath and open.
No.
Blow. You can take a deep breath and blow it up. Blow out. You gotta blow out. You're sucking in. It's not good. Blow out. Blow out. You're not smoking. It's blow. Blow out. Blow out.
I'm blowing.
Blow.
I'm not playing games. No, I'm not playing games. Listen.
It's timed out. You're not blowing into it.
Listen.
Alright, listen, I want you to blow into this like you're gonna blow.
Listen. I don't even understand why I gotta go and blow. Nah, you know what? I did.
Hey, step back here. Step back here.
No, I don't have to step back here.
Yes, you do.
Man, step over there.
No, you've been
Step right here.
You've been at.
The officer wanted to take a field sobriety test. Then she proceeded to perform the test on the woman. The woman was unable to perform it correctly. The officer wanted to use a breathalyzer, but she was unable to do it properly. She started to walk towards her vehicle. The officer ordered her to step back.
What unit that flight way?
Step back here.
Yeah, I can step back here, but you've been at. Oh, yeah, you've been at. Oh, I can't believe you. I can't believe you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can't believe you. Yeah,
Yes, man, back.
yeah, I'm
Turn
good.
around. Turn around.
So why am I turning
Turn
around? No, I can go.
Negative. We received a road rage complaint. Give us the officer just drove faster towards Flightway in
What are you
the
doing? Why? No, I can blow in the
board. I'm
goddamn
up.
thing. It's not a problem.
We give you a chance.
No, I gave you a chance. But why you saying I'm suspicious for DWI? Why are you saying that?
Stop doing that.
Trying to follow the vehicle. We're trying to get her to pull over. See if they get a final look at you.
Look out there.
Stop.
Please, like, stop it.
Listen, I have to go get my son by 11 o'clock. Please, don't do this.
Concessional fees.
Don't do this. Listen, don't do this. I can blow. Listen, I will blow anything. I gotta go get my son. Please, y'all. Don't do this. Who the f gonna get my son by 11 o'clock? Who gonna get him? Who gonna get him? Who is gonna get him?
The officer then proceeded to arrest her. When she got arrested, then she told the officer that she could blow her breath to the breathalyzer. The woman was acting innocent.
Is anybody gonna get my baby? Is anybody gonna get my baby? Is anybody gonna get my baby? Who gonna get my baby? How you gonna get my baby? How you gonna get my baby? I wanna know if you gonna get my baby. How you gonna get my baby?
Have a seat.
How you gonna get my baby?
Have a seat.
How you gonna get my baby?
Have a seat.
It don't matter. How you gonna get my baby?
Put your foot in.
Yes, have a seat.
How you gonna get my
Put your
baby?
foot in.
How you gonna get my baby? What are you arresting me for though?
Listen to what I'm saying.
No, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that shit.
What
What are you arresting me for? Why are you arresting me?
State.
Why are you arresting me?
Test.
Why are you arresting me?
Or the violence.
Why are you arresting
For the
me?
purpose of determining
Why are you arresting me?
alcohol or drugs.
Why are you arresting me?
Use this test.
Why are you arresting me?
Driver's license.
Why are you arresting me?
Drive
You're not telling me why you're arresting me.
Of this stage.
Why are you arresting me?
For a minimum period of
Nah.
1 year.
Why are you arresting me
Reason
though?
to submit to blood or urine testing.
Why are you arresting me though?
Why
Why are you arresting me? Why are you arresting me?
Submit
Why are you arresting me?
and results.
Why are you arresting me? Now, why are you arresting me? Why? You're not telling me. You are not telling me why you're arresting
Of
me.
this state.
You're not telling me. You are not telling me why you're arresting me.
First,
No, you're not telling me why you're arresting me.
first,
So why am I handcuffed? And why the fuck are you arresting me? Hey, listen to this shit. Why are you arresting me? Why are you arresting me?
Of your own expense.
Why are you arresting me?
Personnel.
Why are you arresting me?
Will you submit? to
Why are you taking me to jail, sir? Why are you taking me to jail, sir?
Yes or no?
Why are you taking me to jail, sir? Why are you taking me to jail, sir? Why?
The officer placed her in a cruiser. She became extremely agitated. She asked the officer about the reason of arrest. The officer explained to her the law. She was charged with DUI. For more thrilling stories, hit the subscribe button.